Welcome home. Alright, so I originally made a video on Vortex back in May of 2017, and that was quite some time ago. And I haven't uploaded any update videos on Vortex ever since that original video. And the reason for that is because we weren't really hearing anything about Vortex. Back in November, we actually did get an update from Dark One over on Nexus Mods on the Vortex development, which is really exciting because if you guys don't know what Vortex is, it's going to be the new mod manager for Nexus Mods. Nexus Mod Manager is now dead and they are no longer doing official updates on it. Vortex is what they're going to be working on moving forward, and it's being developed mainly by Tannin 1. Now, if you don't know who Tannin is, he is the developer behind Mod Organizer, which is a mod manager that I have talked about many times here on the channel. I've said that it's better than Nexus Mod Manager, and it allows you to do a lot more things with it, and it has amazing features. Now, some of those features have been implemented into Nexus Mod Manager over the time, but honestly, Mod Organizer, if it were to work properly, it would be my choice every single time. But since Tannin 1 is now officially working with Nexus Mods and has been working with Nexus Mods for quite some time now to develop this brand new mod manager, he hasn't been updating Mod Organizer. Mod Organizer is pretty much dead other than some people in the community that have been kind enough to keep it updated, and it's at least usable in its current state. So I want to go ahead and run you guys through this update that we got back in November because I haven't done any update videos on Vortex, and this is quite exciting because we could be seeing an alpha this month. So let's go ahead and check out this update by Dark One over on Nexus Mods. It's time for a Vortex development update. Since our last news post back in May, we have set up a focus group of around 30 individuals who have been given access to an early build alpha of Vortex using a rudimentary design and UX flow. Tannin has been working with these users, taking on their feedback and patching up bugs that have been found over the past couple of months. At this stage, the core functionality is all done, and now it's the matter of rounding off any rough edges and patching up any holes the focus group can find. While Tannin has been working on the overall functionality of the application, our UX and UI designer Kit, who officially began her work at the beginning of October, has been working on the overall look and feel. Kit's first task has been to work on the design of Vortex, drawing up wireframes and now mockups that eventually Tannin will implement into Vortex. The first of these mockups were offered to the focus group for consultation and feedback last week, while Kit worked on the rest of the screens that Vortex needs. I've been reliably informed that today, Kit has run out of screens to mock up, so these final screens will be in the hands of the focus group by the end of today, which was back on November 3rd. We will give the focus group most of a week to provide their feedback on these mockups. Following that, Kit will spend a few days implementing any necessary changes based on this feedback before they are handed over to Tannin as final. From there, Tannin will need to spend some time implementing the new design into the current build of Vortex, which is no small task. The focus group will be provided with these builds as and when they're ready for feedback. After that, it's all touching and ensuring things are ready for an official public alpha release. Tentatively, we're aiming for a January release date for the open alpha of Vortex. Naturally, that's subject to change as with all development cycles, but we're quietly confident that we will hit that deadline. While I've juggled with the idea of providing you all with mock-up screens of Vortex to tide you over until then, I think without you being able to actually experience the user flow and experience the software fully, a lot of the context will be lost, which will ultimately mean any feedback you could provide would be superficial and potentially negative without any context to back it up. As such, I think it would be better for all of us if we waited until it was actually possible for you to use it. Then the feedback you provide will be far more useful and relevant to us. Not long now. And this is really exciting, and the reason why I think this video is still relevant for me to make now is, in case anyone hasn't seen this update, as not everyone goes onto Nexus Mod News, and not everyone follows up with stuff like this. And also the fact that it's now January, so it's the deadline that they were aiming for. So we could be seeing an alpha release of Vortex this month that is available for all of us to use, which is very exciting because I've been waiting a long time to use this mod manager as I'm getting sick of using Nexus Mod Manager simply because the installation and uninstallation of mods and trying to get them installed in the proper order, which I'm going to be honest is a pain in the ass with Nexus Mod Manager, and that's why I love Mod Organizer so much. But Mod Organizer has so many bugs and issues that it's a complete headache to use and not worth my time. So So as of right now, it doesn't matter which mod manager I use, both have very bad downsides. So I'm really hoping that Vortex is absolutely fantastic. I definitely know that there's going to be bugs and issues when it comes out. I'm sure it's not going to include all the features that I could possibly ever want. And what excites me the most is that it's by someone that I love as a developer, but it's done officially on the website that I download all of my mods from. I don't download mods from really any other websites. So that's why this is so exciting for me. Hopefully you guys are excited as well. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below on getting a brand new mod manager. Honestly, I'm sick of Nexus Mod Manager and Mod Organizer just because of their different downsides. They're both amazing tools separately, but they do definitely have their downsides. But anyways, before I end this video off, I want to let you guys know that when Vortex does finally drop, I will be sure to release a ton of tutorial content so that you guys can learn this brand new mod manager as fast as possible. But that's it for this video, and until next time, this is Epoxy, signing off.